Sure?
Yeah.
Chicago native Jacob Kane is looking forward to the NATO summit, but not because it boosts local businesses or promotes his city. With various world leaders in town and the media that follow, Kane wants to express his frustration publicly.
I think lots of people are sort of very angry at at the way the world is run today, and these sort of international, global networks.
At protests organized to coincide with the NATO summit, Kane and Gabe Gaster want to clearly convey those concerns, something Gaster says is often missing at other demonstrations.
Often at these protests, what you get is people raising their voices, and their voices are heard, except it's not really clear what they're saying, or they're saying, it's not really clear what they're saying beyond an expression of discontent.
Kane and Gaster plan to join thousands more on the summit's opening day march to protest, among other things, global economic inequality and the NATO military mission in Afghanistan. Organizer Nancy Rosenstock is hoping for a large turnout.
We don't know how big they will be, but we're trying to get the word out as broad as possible. There's buses coming from other Midwest cities, people coming from the East Coast, and we're reaching out as far and wide to people and educating about the role of NATO and what they do around the world, and we're hoping for as big a turnout as possible.
I think the overall mood is one of excitement mixed with some fear.
Professor Eric Gelman's classroom at Roosevelt University overlooks Grant Park, where the march will start before it heads to an area near McCormick Place, where NATO leaders will gather.
A lot of my students, I think, fear being arrested, fear being fined, large amounts of money.
It is a permitted area.
Gelman says that fear stems from crackdowns on recent Occupy protests in the city. The Chicago Police Department enforced curfews for public areas and prevented people from setting up camps.
Hey, Rahm Emanuel! Take your cuts and go to hell! Hey, Rahm!
But the city is allowing protesters to march on May 20th. Breaking the law or causing violence is not on Jacob Kane's agenda.
For me, getting arrested would really be no benefit whatsoever. It would be a hindrance to the activity I would be able to perform. But I'm out here to, raise awareness and get a message out.
Which is the message Nancy Rosenstock wants to send to others planning to come to Chicago for the NATO summit.
We plan on organizing a peaceful, legal, family-friendly demonstration.
Those demonstrations will occur under the watchful eye of a beefed-up Chicago Police Department, joined by other state and federal agencies. Kane, Farabaugh, VOA News, Chicago.